Good morning. Today, the first day of October, so we're well into fall. And if you're planning on decorating now for autumn, lifestyle expert Chris H. Olsen with Botanica Gardens is here with a few ideas. And you know, I actually saw people starting to decorate for fall, Halloween at the 1st of September.
That would be me.
Okay.
Because it's my favorite holiday. And so what happens if you do October 1st, 30 days goes so fast.
It does. And then you have to pick it all up.
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm going to go ahead and start September 1st. And I did, and I've enjoyed it so far.
And this is all about some stackable options for your pumpkins. Trying to create a little bit more of a look. You
know, I always say spice it up just a little bit. And we have stackable pumpkins in our weather garden. I'm not sure if Robert can show you, but we have some like right over here on the bench. See, okay, we do that, and it looks beautiful, and it's all about texture, and it's all about color. You were telling me this. We have the red, the green, and then we kind of have a yellowish color, so that works. But there's also ways you can dress up your stackable pumpkins. So I'm going to show you. First one is we're going to lug this guy over here, and this is a fairy tale pumpkin.
I love the fairy tale.
Look at that, thick, heavy. So this will last a year.
Okay,
inside.
So don't worry about buying pumpkins. If you're not going to cut into them, they're going to last.
That's right. That's why you can start in September 1st.
Okay.
And so, and
should have gotten on the bandwagon.
This is heavy and flat, so this is going to be a great base. And of course, then I got, this is called a white boar. It's even flatter, kind of like a flying saucer.
Ah.
And that stacks up like that. And then I take an orange, which is a pie pumpkin like that. Now, this is beautiful just the way it is.
So would you set this maybe on your front steps, porch?
Front steps next
table.
to a big pot on your front porch. A table may be too tall if you're sitting on both sides,
yeah.
But if it's a buffet table in a dining room, something like that, it's perfect. But look, we're not done with this. We're gonna change it up. What about if we just got, you can do moss or hay, see? And you add that, it adds a nice little organic material in the middle, and then you stack like this. And then you can do, this also levels it.
Yeah, say that kind of actually
and then
makes
you
it
can
more
do
stable.
that. Yeah. And then you can do, see how it just real rough like that makes it look kind of fun. Or I thought of this today, this morning when I was unpacking my truck. I had these sunflowers. And what about if you did a big sunflower and then you just sat the pie pumpkin on top of that?
Love it. And you know, I didn't realize how much sunflowers are this time of year. A very
sunflowers and yellow, the color yellow. A lot of coreopsis and a lot of wild sunflowers bloom in the fall, so it's very much a fall plant. So this is just something you can do, and you can level it and maneuver it around. And I just thought that was fun and a little funky.
And then you can keep some of this, I guess, around for even November.
This looks like Thanksgiving too. And the one thing to make it look great in Thanksgiving is we're going to move this out of the way for a minute. But I will take a fall wreath.
Okay.
And this is artificial, and it has the fruit and stuff. And you know, make sure you move it a little bit because we're going to set the pumpkin in the middle. So we want to move everything a little bit outwards.
Okay.
Now you can lay this on the table and then put your pumpkin in the middle. Look how that dresses it up.
Yes. And that artificialness of it kind of gets taken away because you've got the live pumpkin.
You don't know. And then what you can do is if you want it, you can go ahead and fill the center with something different. So I'm going to do some Spanish moss like this because it looks a little bit nice and fall. And then instead of just doing a pumpkin, you could always make a nest out of this and do a collage of different gourds. They just don't have to be just one pumpkin. Get different shapes, get your different colors and that type of thing. And just do what we always say, shove it and cram it. And eventually you have a really cool look like this, and then spread a couple more gourds along the table. Even pine cones. I'll add pine cones and that type of thing, and you can have yourself a different look. It's all about using your imagination. Try it. If it doesn't work, no one's going to know about it. Just go back to plan, B or A, whatever you want. And that's what I do. I'm always trying to outdo myself each and every season.
Well, you've outdone yourself and inspired me. I'm going to jump on the bandwagon
and
get ready for fall.